What is up, guys? It is the Citrus Panic here today, and I'm coming at you with a challenge run of sorts for my favorite game on the PS3, which I'm actually playing on the PC. Dark Souls 1. Not 2, but just 1. Now, one of the reasons I want to play Dark Souls 1 is simply to kind of compare it better to Dark Souls 2 and kind of see which one that, after playing through both of them multiple times, I like better. I played the original. I never actually played Demon's Souls, but I played the original Dark Souls through about 19 times on PS3. I've actually never beaten it on PC. I never really got to it. Now, I don't know, I gotta exit this out really quick. Alright, and I never really got to playing this game. Like, I have a couple characters on it. I just never really beaten it. I want to get to it because it's my favorite game on PS3. I don't think it's my favorite game on PC because, I mean, there's Age of Empires 2 and a bunch of other PC games, but, overall, this was a fantastic game, and I kind of wanted to do a spear-only run. And not only am I going to be doing a spear-only run, where I'm only using a spear, but I'm also going to take a look at the game as a whole and see kind of why I like this game so much, and kind of remind myself why I like this game so much, because I haven't played it in a while. It's kind of disappointing, because I love this game so much, but anyway, it should be fun. I try to do themes to every single playthrough I play on this game, is my general idea with Dark Souls. So, my theme on this one is basically a spear only. I usually do a broader theme, like maybe a strength build or a dexterity build, and then from there I pick weapons that just kind of fluctuates, you know what I mean? Like, I'll use a multitude of strength weapons and a multitude of dexterity weapons until I find something that works for me. But in this particular run, I want to only use spears for the whole entire playthrough. It's going to be a challenge, I think. Maybe, I don't know. Spears, in my experience, aren't very good weapons. They're just usually not that good. Most of the time, they have quality stats. Like, they're for quality builds. If you don't know what a quality build is, effectively, it's where you use dexterity and strength. And weapons like the Claymore and weapons of that nature all are quality weapons. And in my experience, from what I know, I think spears are similar to that. Although you might be able to get a certain spear that has better scaling. So how we're going to start off this build is obviously we can't play through this area with only a spear because we just don't have we don't have a spear yet, and there's no actual class. My dog is barking. And at least to my knowledge, there is no class that actually uses a spear as their base weapon. And my dog, I had to go downstairs to try to get my dog to quiet down. I don't know what they're barking at. I don't even know. They bark at the stupidest things, but this time they're not even barking at anything. I went downstairs and I'm like, oh, well, maybe there's like a rabbit or somebody in our yard or something. And there's nothing there. And they're just barking at them. But whatever. We're gonna kill this guy. Right now, we have to use a sword, unfortunately. But the challenge starts whenever you get the Firelink Shrine, so right when we actually get into the game itself, I am going to run to go get the Winged Spear, because, again, I don't know if you can get, I think you might be able to get, like, the spear, like the regular spear from the Undead Merchant and the Undead Burg. I forget, but, yeah, I don't really want to hear what you want to say. I know what you say. We will probably be listening to a lot of the dialogue that people have to say, because I kind of do want to see the dialogue, but I already kind of know what's going on there. Oh, come on, my dog. Rocky needs to shut up. I'm making a YouTube video. Okay, you're dead. I'm going to open up this door. And, I did kind of mess around with the settings on DS Fix. I'm not really sure, though, because I am recording, so although I'm using Bandicam, which uses a lot less recording power than, say, like Fraps, because Fraps is kind of ridiculous on how much CPU usage it actually takes. Like, and for no reason, like, Fraps looks pretty much identical to what Bandicam footage looks like. And, but anyway, this should look pretty nice. I messed around with the settings on Bandicam. I also messed around with the settings on DS Fix, which is the mod I have that actually makes this game work on the PC. Did we get him? Yeah, we got a parry and a riposte. I've still got the skills on this game. Okay, so we're gonna go kill the boss. The easiest way to kill this boss is actually, well, he's pretty dang easy. But if you do a jumping attack right here, you can hit him twice basically, and it is a ridiculous amount of damage. He's halfway dead at that point. Then you just stay behind him and, oh, nice. Okay, I dodged it. In general, though, actually, in most cases, I would actually take off my armor because none of this armor right here actually even gives poise. It literally just weighs me down, and it gives you armor. Like, it makes things hit less on you, but if you take off, I think it's just the helmet that gives poise, if I remember correctly. Poise, yes, 5 poise. Everything else you can take off. Also, you look like an abomination to humanity if you take off your armor, so you look pretty disgusting. We need Havel's ring at some point. I'm not really sure what we're going for with armor. We might just go for lighter armor. I actually have one playthrough on the PC right now that I'm doing. It's like a heavier playthrough, like with strength and stuff. So, I don't know. I think I'm not going to use heavy armor because I'm already using heavy armor on that one. So, I would go medium or light. I think light armor might be better. I'm not sure though. I thought about doing like a Spartan playthrough, like where I play like a Spartan, like with a shield and a spear. It's kind of where I got the spear only run at, the idea of like Spartans. But then if I was doing a Spartan run, I could also use a sword and a shield and a bunch of other things. I'm going to be using a shield a little bit, but I'm going to mostly try to use a two-handed spear. Although, I'm gonna figure out what works better, because one-handed spear attack might actually work better than a two-handed spear attack. Who knows? Okie doke, so this is where I am not allowed to use swords again, or spell. Well, as far as spells go, I'm not going to use those either. Basically, complete melee. Not sure about Pyromancy at this point. I don't think I want to use Pyromancy either, because Pyromancy effectively makes this game easy. And I mean, at this point, I have a pretty good understanding of this game, so it's not like it's that hard of a game anyway, but it is definitely an easy game if I was given Pyromancy. Spear only might be a challenge though, I don't know. I've never really played with spears before. Like, I've messed around with them because they seem like pretty cool weapons, but they never seem like effective weapons. At least from my experience. I think this grass looks pretty weird always. It just always looked weird. I think it has something to do with DS Fix mod that tries to do like anti-aliasing or something on it, but it doesn't work, or like it tries to make it glow or something. It just looks bad, I think. Well, maybe it doesn't look bad, I don't know. But to me it looks pretty bad. So I think I got everything. I got the cracked red orb. There's one over here. I think these are Lloyd's talismans, are they? Let's see. Those are the Lloyd's talismans. Alright, so we're going to do a run through here. Obviously we can't use it as a Y-hander for this playthrough. But, I actually didn't know whether... I think you have to have dexterity to use the wing spear, but I wasn't actually sure what you needed, like the stats you needed to wield that spear. So I was kind of screwed here, because that... Okay, that's his Y-hander. I was kind of screwed because I didn't really know what I needed, so I had to run down here with all my souls and hope that I didn't get killed, and then I survived it, and I got back up with all my souls intact. But we're doing pretty good right now. I mean, haven't gone ahead at all, so I think I'm going to make it back all of our souls. We can crush all the souls we have. I'm going to run up here and go get the other soul really quick. Oh god, we've been chased? Yeah, I think we are being chased, but that's alright. This crow right here, if you attack him enough times, he actually never dies. If you attack him enough times, he just flies away. He'll come back later, if you're wondering. Although most people probably don't know at this point, this game's pretty old. It's actually from 2011, which is pretty funny because the first time I ever got this game, like I picked it up, and I didn't really like it, and I returned it. And then later, me and my friend were talking on the phone one time, and he was like, you know, I'm getting Dark Souls again. I kind of want to challenge in my game. And he's like, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just do it. It was kind of like something that we just did as like a joke, because like it's Dark Souls. It was supposed to be like the hardest game ever. Then once we actually started getting into it, whoops, I think I canceled that, didn't I? Once we actually started getting into it and playing, we figured out that the game itself isn't that hard, actually. A lot of people make it out to be like, oh my god, it's Dark Souls. It's impossible. It's really not that hard. Once you get the hang of this game, it's a lot of fun, and it's a challenge. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, it's the difference between a game that hands everything to you and a challenge in your games. So it's not really a quality weapon at all. It's actually more of a dexterity weapon. So we're gonna put stats into dexterity for now. I don't know if you, when you upgrade the winged spear, I'm not really sure what it gives you, but the interesting thing about spears is that, and spears and rapiers, but we're gonna be using spears for this playthrough, is that you can attack from behind shields, so that's cool. The other thing is I want a fast roll, but I don't think I have one. Yeah, I still don't have one, which sucks. So we have it now? Well, we have it now, although our guy looks pretty ugly. How about if we put that on and took off the shield? Because we could just use a two-handed spear, right? Oh yeah, got that too. I got that roll. Here we go, here we go. Starting off the spear playthrough strong. Can you riposte with a spear? I want to know. You can parry with your hands, so I'm gonna go check. Oh, okay, you could just jump off the edge practically. Alright, so you're gonna come, I'm gonna parry you, and riposte. And it does a lot of damage, riposte. I'm gonna check really quick, actually, what it does. If it... Okay, so... Critical is just 100, so it's not any better, but it might have an invisible bonus, like rapiers and stuff. I feel like, if I remember correctly, rapiers and... Oh my... Did I seriously just do that? Okay, well... Whoa, okay, well, I didn't mean to do that one. Rapiers and stuff in this game, they have like an invisible bonus on ripostes and backstabs, but you don't actually see it. Like, they're actually better than daggers, I do believe. But, yeah, I'm not really sure what just happened there. Completely ignore that death. Like, just ignore it completely. Don't even pay any attention to it. What is the R2 for this weapon? Alright, nice. It got lots of reach. That's the one cool thing about spears in this game. You got lots of reach. But, I mean, it's nothing like that one... None of these spears in this game are going to be anything like that one spear... Santier spear in Dark Souls 2, the one that you twirl around in like a formation and you kill everything. But here we go, stabby, stabby, roll over here, and backstab, boom. Oh god, this guy's gonna try to get me, isn't he? I'm just gonna step back and do one big stab, there we go. I think actually two-handing this weapon is decently worth it. Like, I'm gonna stab this rat once. 82 damage, and if I didn't have one, I might have hit like a 60 something. I'm not really sure what I would have hit without two-handing it. Gonna get some souls here. Then there's a soul down there. There's also, I think, another soul over here. If no, never mind. I was gonna say there's actually a soul over there if you jump, but I think it's an item. But I'm gonna go over there and get it anyway. The actual good thing for free souls, though I might mess it up because I haven't played this game in so long. The idea is that you attack that crestfallen warrior over there, the guy that was sitting near the bonfire at the beginning of the game, and you attack him, and then you make him run over here. Ring of Sacrifice. I wasn't remembering what was over there. And then you jump over to where I just jumped over, and then he'll just fall off like an idiot. Similar to what I'm probably gonna do here. I always thought the Dark Souls jumping mechanics are always weird. Dark Souls 2 changed the jumping button so it actually would work better, but then I was already so used to holding circle and then pressing it again to jump. It's not even a jump, it's just kind of like a leap forward. I was so used to that already that I just switched it to O, because it was like on default it was L3, but I couldn't deal with that, so I just switched it back to O, not a big deal. And, but on here it's the old good old-fashioned, good old-fashioned O. Okay, so 50 damage next to, like, I don't even know what I was doing. I'll go check what I was doing, though. He's gonna try that. Next to, like, 72. So right now, I really can't even get a one-hit. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Circle around, maybe? Okay. I want to know what my, dashing attack is really quick here. Or my dodge stab. Okay, so my dodge is actually... It's actually what the Demon Spear is, I think. Well, no, well, yeah, it is actually. But the Demon Spear is a spear that I kind of want to get because I remember I made a low-level PvP build on Dark Souls, and I basically rushed and got a Demon Spear, then went back to the beginning of the game, and then was doing PvP. Not the beginning of the game, but I was just doing like arena PvP and stuff like that. I forget where I was, all the places I was doing PvP at, but after I got the Demon Spear, I was like doing tons of PvP. And I loved it because it was awesome. The Demon Spear was a great PvP weapon. It's got the longest reach of anything in the game, as far as I'm concerned. The Demon Spear has ridiculous, and as far as like melee weapons go, obviously bows have the longer ranges. But here we go. Gonna lure them on down here. This is the beginning of the game. This is the easy part. I would say that Dark Souls is generally like 1, 2, 3 easy for me until we get to. Ornstein and Smell, I'm probably going to summon people for. I don't have any other rules other than using a spear only, so it's not like I'm going to be like, I can't summon people or anything like that. After Ornstein and Smell, the game picks up in difficulty a little bit because I'd say that's the halfway point. Like, you feel like you've done so much once you beat Ornstein and Smell, and so you realize that really at that point in the game, you're only about halfway done. And as far as my build here goes, as long as dexterity keeps scaling pretty well with the spear, gotta go full dex and as well as endurance. My general experience with Dark Souls is that there's not a point to raise vitality and endurance. Why? Well, because one, in Dark Souls, vitality gives you health, and endurance gives you stamina. So, if you think about it that way, 1 helps you to attack and to dodge, and 1 gives you health so that you're hit. In general, if you have more stamina, you have more room to dodge, and I know most of the attack patterns of pretty much everything in this game. So, my idea is that as long as I have some endurance and I have lots of stamina, I can dodge and I won't take any damage. That's my general idea about Dark Souls, and whoops, I got hit. But we'll have to find out. But mostly, I either build a build with Vitality or I build it with Endurance, not both. I would not recommend building it with both. There's really no point to, and it's just kind of a waste. So what is my jumping attack? Okay, it's just that. I'm going to try to do my little dashing attack, my little roll. Oh no, I messed it up. Roll and then stab. I probably would have died there, which is actually pretty funny. I'm going to chug an Estus flask really quick. Gonna go down to see the Undead Merchant. I also, one of the other challenge runs I was gonna do, just like as fun, like just for fun. It wasn't even like a challenge run, but just play like a samurai playthrough where I would have to two-hand the Uchi Katana the entire game, like no shield or anything. But I ended up not doing that. Let's see. I trade for sales. Everything's for sale. I love this guy. He's the best character ever. I don't know, actually, my favorite character in this is Sigmar of Katarina, but yeah, we'll have to see. So this has worse scale. No, it's got, okay. So this spear is weird because it has better scaling in strength, but it has the same in dexterity. Over time, the spear will be better than the wing spear. If we look at the wing spear right now, it's got an 86 damage boost right there, but it has an E scaling in strength. The thing is at the end of the day, the D scaling in strength isn't going to be much better than an E scaling. So, in general, the longer reach of this weapon is going to help me out more, because I do believe this weapon has a longer reach. And I think I might actually buy armor from him, maybe. Or maybe buy arrows. No, I'm not allowed to use arrows. It's spear only. So, what are we going to do? This gives poise, right? Poise, poise, poise. Alright, this all gives poise. And it's actually, this set is actually pretty good. A lot of people probably underestimate it because it kind of looks dumb in a way. I don't know. Like, I feel like the helmet kind of looks dumb, but it's really effective. So if we have enough money, it's 500 souls per piece. Maybe we'll grab the leather gauntlets, or maybe the helmets, or maybe the leggings. But the leggings will probably make us look really weird with just the leggings on. But we'll do it anyway because it does give us poise, and that's what we want. We need poise. The leggings of these do not give poise. I'll show you really quick. 0 poise. This gives more armor, more everything. Like, it's seriously not worse in any category. It's just an upgrade. It weighs a little bit more though, so we might not be able to fast roll anymore. Oh, we still have the fast roll. Okay, we're good. Look at those pants. Oh yeah, looking good with them pants. Those chainmail pants. We're gonna kill this guy really quick. Unfortunately, I usually kill him. I'm gonna talk to him though. Oh, you again? Hope you've got plenty of souls. I don't think he ever tries to kill you at any point in the game, so you don't actually have to kill him, but, things are getting treacherous in these parts. A horrible goat demon has moved in below, and there's a humongous drake and a bull demon, too. If you stick around, it might end up being your grave. I'm voice acting for them, if you guys haven't noticed. He's not here to chit-chat, guys. Okay, I think that's all his dialogue that you get. Yeah, that's all the dialogue you get. I'm not sure. I think if you keep some things, if you kill some things and you come back later, he does have new dialogue. But it's not in general that we really need to do that. Although we're gonna keep him alive, because to be honest, he doesn't really. He gives like 1,000 souls, if that. I think. It's not really worth killing him. He's a cool guy. So basically, there is a lot of foreshadowing in this game of trying to kind of get you to worry. I almost feel like. I mean, they practically tell you right there. They're like, a goat demon has moved in below, which doesn't sound very pleasant, and that he's talking about the lower undead berg, the Capra demon that you have to kill. You don't actually have to kill him. He's optional boss in the game if you took the master key. If you took the master key, he's optional. So is because the depths in general is optional, unless you didn't take the master key, in which case the depths you do have to do, because that's the only way you can get the blight sound. But yeah. He tells you there's a bull demon above, as well as a drake, and it sounds pretty intimidating, to be honest. I mean, they basically, from the get-go, if you talk to him at least, he tells you there's a dragon, there's 2 demons, and you haven't seen any of them yet, so you're kind of kind of wary at this point, and yeah, I don't really think the Undead Merchant has too much to do with the actual lore of this game. I like kind of delving into the lore of Dark Souls because it's really interesting, and it's just really awesome. Like, they put so much time and effort into the lore of this game that it's there, but you have to figure it out for yourself. So it's kind of like the opposite of a game like Skyrim, or any Elder Scrolls games like Morrowind or anything. Like the story there, a lot of the story is actually, like, you can just look at the surroundings and things and figure it out, but a lot of it is actually given to you, whereas in this game, the story is either given to you by looking around and finding it out for yourself, or alternatively, you can also get the story from NPCs. If you keep them alive and you progress the story with them, maybe if you kill something or advance the story farther, you can usually get new dialogue options, like if a person moves to a new location, or if you go kill the Capra Demon, or I don't know if you have to kill all 3 of the things he was talking about, or if you just kill one of them, and then you go back and he'll say something about it. Like, his dialogue will change because he knows that you went and you killed the Capra Demon, or the boss that we're just about to go kill right now. Also, this is actually pretty good armor, actually, because it does get poise. So it's really lightweight. I think it looks really dumb, but on builds that are light armor and they have a robe or something over top of them, because robes basically they take up, like, they cover your legs, but you can still wear leggings at the same time. Like, you can still wear like pants. You can actually wear that because it looks just stupid. It looks really stupid, but it's like a skirt, but it's not even like a skirt. And it still gives you the 5 poise, so you can have a little bit of light armor on, and as long as that's covered up, it looks pretty cool. Unless you like the way it looks, I mean, I guess to each their own, but I don't know if we're going to try to kill the Black Knight, because to be honest, I mean, other than the souls that he gives, we are doing a playthrough where we are limiting ourselves to a spear, so we're not going to be able to use the Black Knight halberd. Although it would be so funny though that, like, with my luck, I would get like a Black Knight halberd or a Black Knight sword or whatever on the playthrough that I can't use it, that I'm like limiting myself to not using it. I would probably get it on that playthrough. But there's not really that much of a point to kill him right now. I mean, I could. I have cleared out this entire area, and I have a very high chance of killing him. You know, we're gonna try it. I'm gonna wing it. I'm gonna say my Dark Souls knowledge is proness, and I'm gonna fight him. Come on, let's go, buddy. As long as I can, oh god, okay, I don't know what I was doing there. As long as I can dodge a little bit and I can backstab him, he should be a pretty easy fight. I know a shield might be nice when fighting this guy, but I need my fast rule. Where's he at? Okay, he's right here. Probably should have taken that time to actually do gold pine resin, but we'll have to see. The biggest punishment that you can actually give him is whenever he does that big stab. If you just dodge out of the way, you can easily get a backstab on that one. Okay, so I forget how many hit combos he has, but oh my god. Okay, we need to watch out for this guy. I'm gonna run back for a little bit here. This is bad, worse than I originally planned it to be. Can we run back far enough to actually drink up where he doesn't want to hit us? Yes. How long does he follow you for? That's a good question, but we'll find out. Maybe I can get him to fall off. I was kind of luring him over here, but I just realized that I could probably get him to fall off the edge if I do it right. But I don't think I did it right. Okay, come on, man. Come on. Come at me. Come at me. Come at me. Come at me. Oh. Come on. Can we stab him from back here? We did. We just stabbed him from back here. It's actually pretty cool because this thing has ridiculous reach. Ooh! That thing has ridiculous reach too if he does that thing. Okay, I'm gonna go run back up here to my arena because I kind of need to be up here to fight him. It's taking longer than I originally planned it to take, but we will be good because he's gonna come back up here. I'm gonna go pine resin up. I'm only wasting 1 gold pine resin, and I think it's a pretty legitimate. What? Where is he at? Hey! Oh god! Oh god! He was trying to trick me. He was tricking me. He did trick me. Actually, he wasn't trying to trick me. He succeeded in the trick that he was trying to pull. Oh god! Punish! Boom! And are you dead? You're almost dead. I'm just gonna spam R1 when you wake up. Hoya! Hoya! And you're dead. Okay. Gold pine resin is a way to take care of those guys. I got a Titanite chunk, which isn't bad, I guess. the Blood Knights aren't that hard to usually kill because they're in single pairs, so you can usually just kill them by themselves. One thing I can tell you that I like about Dark Souls so much better than what they did in Dark Souls 2 is just the way they set up enemies. I don't know if you guys noticed if you played Dark Souls 2, but I feel like they just went crazy with the amount of enemies they put in that game. Like, comparative to Dark Souls, where there's a lot of downtime usually between enemies, and in general, like, you don't get enemies, like, really strong enemies in groups. You almost never do. And where did that Titanite lizard go? Is he not here? Or maybe he's in a different barrel. I don't know what barrel he's in. Come on, which barrel is he in? Or is he up? He's up one more. Okay. I'm an idiot. Haven't played this game in a long time. You can tell. He's up here. He's right in this barrel right here. Yes, he is. Oh, God. He's gonna go away. He's gonna go away. No. You're not getting away. Not getting away. Not getting away. Haha. Basically, there's the little lizards that give you lots of Titanite shards and stuff. But anyway, I feel like Dark Souls 2 had a lot more doubles of enemies, especially in bosses as well, because, I mean, there wasn't really a lot of bosses in this game. They had to fight 2 at once. I mean, there's the big Ornstein and Smough. 4 kings you have to fight 2 at a time if you don't kill them fast enough, but that, you should be able to kill them fast enough. That's usually the strategy that you go for. Kill them fast enough so that they don't respawn at the same time, and stuff like that. But in Dark Souls 2, I felt like there was a lot more, like, cheap things. Like, it wasn't hard because it wasn't even challenging. It was just kind of cheap the way that they did it. So, the Taurus Demon should be a pretty easy fight, although I'm probably going to eat my words and die at some point, but I'm probably going to try to do the old Black Fire Bomb and then Dive Bomb him. So, I mean, I might as well use Black Fire Bomb because it's not like we're using a mouseware. And stab, do some damage. I think this boss will be pretty easy, especially with a spear, because usually I fight him on this bridge area once I do some really good damage in the beginning. But with this, I have long reach, so it'll be even easier than any other playthrough I've done. In general, this boss is pretty easy. You can actually even get him to fall off the edge of the bridge if you do it right. I'm going to throw a firebomb at him, why not? Do some damage. Some pretty high damage, actually. And he's dumb, he'll do that. Punish him for it. It's pretty much it's pretty much what you do in this game. Oh, God. I was not expecting him to actually hit that. Okay, so pretty much that's what you do in this game. You wait for them to attack, and then whenever they do attack, you punish them for it. And like that, right there, I should have probably been able to do something, but I needed to Estus Flask. Most of the time in this game, you're going to wait for an opening to attack on a boss, and then you're going to attack them, or you're going to Estus Flask. Like, for instance, there's usually, they pretty much telegraph most of their moves in this game. So, you wait for them to do something, you wait until they're vulnerable, and then you get maybe 1, maybe 2 hits in, you just have to be patient. And if you need healed, then instead of attacking that time, you should probably heal instead, and you probably won't get enough time to heal and attack. Unless their vulnerability is for like 4 hits or something ridiculous. I had a board through my head, okay. That happened last time I played through this game, but I think it was on PS3 though. I was, I forget what I was doing. I was just like waiting for Dark Souls 2 to come out. And I think, guys, this is where I'm going to leave you off in the first episode. This was a long first episode, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you guys next time.